It's your girl Sierra. Don't get it wrong. Spell my name right. It's C apostrophe A-I-R-A. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to see, how many others I have in common with about the movies that I used to watch when I was growing up. So for those of you who don't know, I grew up in 1994, but I'm considered to be a 90s baby, okay? So growing up, one of my favorite movies was Matilda. Matilda is something that you just have to watch, and I definitely give it a 10 out of 10 because, it definitely left me wondering, like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen next? It was really, really good as far as, like, the whole teacher discipline thing. I thought that was really cool that they incorporated that in. So that's definitely one of my ultimate favorite movies as a child. Another one of my favorite movies as a child was Save the Last Dance. Now, for those of you who don't know, let's see, Save the Last Dance. Save the Last Dance came out in 1993, so a year before I was born. But like later, towards almost maybe like 1998, 1999, it was, I guess, shown, and I watched it and I fell in love. Like, what really drew me into that part of the movie was when Julia Stiles, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but the part, like, when she was emphasizing about her mom and how she thinks that her mom died all because of her. And I think that, just incorporating, the how do I say it? Just like having like, two different ethnicities come together, try and do a dance. It was just like, I don't know. It never made me want to do ballet, but it was definitely a great movie, and, it's something that I watch all the time. So another one that really, really, just threw me. I used to like Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen, and I don't know what happened. I guess, like, they stopped coming out, and then, of course, years later, all of the movies are like expensive. So I liked It Takes Two. The movie was really good. I like how, they end up coming together, and I like, the whole camp scene. That was really, like, my favorite. So that came out in 1995. So that was a year after I was born. Another one of my favorite movies, this one came out in 1998. So I was about 4. The Parent Trap. The Parent Trap had Lindsay Lohan in it, and I really did like how, they made it seem like she had a twin in the movie, and, how one was from one side of the track and the other one was, like, from the other side of the track, let's just say, and then they just come together. I don't want to spoil it for those who have never seen it, which I know that you all have. One of my favorite movies, 1998, isn't that crazy? Another one of my really good shows that, ended up having these characters branch off into making this movie was All That. So Keenan and Kel were on All That, and then they end up branching off, and they end up coming out with the movie Good Burger. Good Burger was, like, it was just funny. I don't know why. I was young. It was funny, and I thought it was a really good movie, and I kept watching it over and over and over again. Another one of my favorites was Jumanji. Jumanji was like, I'm so into animals, not like wanting them as pets, but I think that, like, I'm just so fascinated with animals and how they are and what they do and what they can and cannot do, that Jumanji really drew my attention as a child because, hey, it had animals. They're running all around town, da da da. So Jumanji was a really, really good movie, and I definitely liked watching that as I was growing up. I don't know if any of you happen to know about this movie, but this movie was another one of my favorites. It was called Zeus and Roxanne. Zeus and Roxanne was about the dog and the dolphin. I'm not going to give too many details to, of course, those who have never watched this movie, but it was just definitely a cute friendship relationship between the dog and the dolphin. And I just felt like, I don't know, at the time growing up, I liked dolphins. So that's probably the reason why I liked this movie so much. And I definitely haven't seen it since I last watched it, probably as a teenager. So definitely, kind of like this being put out in 1997, it definitely was another one of my favorites from the 1990s, which was Titanic. It actually made me cry the first time because I was just like, oh my God, that can really happen. Like a boat can just like sink at any moment. And I think that's like one of my fears of getting on a boat and like going very far because, just watching that, it was just like a tragedy. It definitely makes you sit back and think like, oh my gosh, can this happen to me? It makes you, wonder like anything. There's a lot of questions that everybody had about this movie, Titanic. That it was a really good movie and, yeah, it's long, but I really liked it. So another one of my ultimate favorites was called My Girl. My Girl just, I don't know what it was. I think it was, the kids, having the friendship and the relationship to where, they just would do anything and everything together. And, the little girl was afraid of, like having a stepmom and stuff. So it was really cute. And, of course for her, her best friend to be allergic to bees. I don't know what it just like the movie just gets to you every time. I still watch it to this day and it still brings me to tears watching this movie. And of course the last movie that was my favorite in the 1990s was Clueless. It was like, I think it came out in 1995, so I was a year old, but, towards the end of the 1990s I was able to watch it and I kind of stepped back like, what? But I had to rewatch it again as I got older. And, with me being born in 1994, a lot of those movies, I was like a year or two old. So those are my 1990s favorite all-time movies. Check them out if you haven't. If you have, comment down below, tell me what you think, because we probably have the same opinion. We might even have a different opinion. But I definitely love those movies. And, as a matter of fact, I'm ready to watch them again. I might watch them this week. Thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, comment down below on your thoughts, and subscribe so that you can be here for the next video.